certainly comes alive. Welcome to a space where lots of memories, history, heritage, Barbadiana is certainly here. So I welcome you, those of you who have never ever ventured into this space. I know for you it will be a moment. I know that. And for you who have been here but certainly have not seen it for a while, to welcome all the residents to come on over and be part of this experience. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our evening's presentation, this will take us well into the nighttime, performances, and of course, music and dancing. We have a number of our vendors who will be more than willing to share with you what they're offering. So make it a Sunday evening get together. And if you don't see somebody that you feel will be here or should be here, call them and tell them, come up to Rock Hall. Come and be a part of this experience. Let's tease you now with some beautiful steel pan music. The sounds of Phoenix Steel Orchestra. Young people, former students of the Dal Jordan Secondary School. They, ladies and gentlemen, will favor you with the sweet sounds of steel pan. I'm Antoine Williams, your host for this evening's experience. Let's enjoy the Phoenix Steel Orchestra. Yes, Phoenix Steel Orchestra. Let's hear your applause one more time. Young people, former students of Dow Jordan Secondary School, enjoying the sounds of steel pan and enjoying, of course, sharing it with you. Today is the 15th of May, and as we celebrate the season of emancipation, we are here at Rock Hall Freedom Village, Rock Hall Freedom Park, with our Heritage Family Fun Fair. So call and tell others, come. Don't mind the rain, that's part of life. That's part of who we are. So just tell them and let us come up. I know that later we got the music, we've got some spooge, we've got a spooge segment. We also have Larry Mayers who's going to come up and give us that old-time Sunday school feel. We also have some of our spoken word artists who participated in the competition that was hosted by the Barbados National Library Service. And so I also want to share with you what else took place today. Today, the 15th of May. Today, we had the launch of the Hero Square Monument Competition. And this competition is in recognition of the resilience of our ancestors and the enduring Barbadian family and their momentous contributions to our journey as a people and as a nation. It is proposed that there be a design competition for the installation of a monument in National Hero Square to commemorate the Barbadian family as the ultimate national hero from which all our national heroes were born and raised. And we know that for sure. So this design competition, I see a number of our young people here, so this should interest you. This design competition is intended to create an opportunity for Barbadian citizens and residents to be creative in establishing an iconic landmark interpretation for National Hero Square in the World Heritage Property, Historic Bridgetown, and its garrison in the Republic of Barbados. And so you can certainly go on the GIS page, you can follow all the digital information and be part of that launch, or rather be part of that design competition. What else is taking place today? Some of Barbados' leading youth voices will join with Minister with responsibility for culture in the Prime Minister's office, Senator the Honorable Chantal Monroe Knight, in a panel discussion dubbed Youth Speak, Rebuilding Our Families in the Post-Emancipation Era. And this will be broadcast and streamed on CBC TV on Sunday today at 6 p.m. Now, this event marks the 29th year of the United Nations International Day of Families, which seeks to enhance awareness on issues affecting families and to promote the knowledge of the social, economic, and demographic processes affecting our families. The season of emancipation. There's so much more that I would share with you as we celebrate this season. An important aspect. And what is the theme for the season? A legacy of resistance, from riots to reparations. Lots taking place. Now, I know you're sheltering from the rain, but I dare you to come away from the shelter and to enjoy now the sounds of one of our Bajan landmarks, our Bajan traditions. One of our Bajan traditions, our Bajan landmarks. Come away from the shelter and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, this performance. A performance that depicts, as I said, what is truly Barbadian oars. Now, we all know of the Barbados land ship, the ship that never ever sailed. And we are here in Rock Hall, St. Thomas, and I know that if you do your history, you will know that within this compound, there's also what used to be what we refer to as a dock, a number of docks across the island. The land ship had an interesting story to tell, and traditionally, it is an interesting part of our Barbadian heritage. And so now we welcome Pinen's Creative Workshop as they give you a taste of the Barbados land ship, the sounds of the drum, the rhythm, and of course, the flavor. Come around and enjoy. Let's hear that applause one more time for the Barbados landship depicted by Pioneers Creative Workshop. The sound of the T-band, the sound of the top band, and yes, the sights of the Bajan landship. One of our Bajan traditions, one that I do believe is still very much alive, and one that we should certainly savor and keep as ours. And what else should we really keep as ours, especially within this season of emancipation? Let's hear now from our spoken word artists. These two were part of the National Library Services poetry competition. And on stage right now, I want to welcome and invite, ladies and gentlemen, Dio, the poet.
Thank you. Thank you. The piece I'm going to do today, guys, is called The Rose That Grew from the Concrete. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've heard of open pastures where my people grow faster. I've heard of gorgeous, green growing gardens. My people get tulip and daisy. It must be Eden. Fantastic flourishing forests where bees pollinate them and you see harmony. Life without problems. Beautiful bunch bouquets of different colors, all friends, and even with my unworthiness, I long to live among them. I came from a different world, where our Dennis Huxtables never made it to college. Fewer opportunities leave us with a lack of knowledge. I can tell tall tales that Debbie Alley won't direct. Unstomachable stories of kids killing each other for respect. Roses picked from garden, placed in flat screen window, a decoration of death. Predators pass, dark flesh and white teeth. I can smell the hate on their breath. Their carcass food for the soil I eat. The price of survival is high in these streets. 12 polymies from Golden Gardens be a rose critique. Roses who've only known cold, crippling concrete. Their roots run deep on the ground, but suddenly find what they seek. White powder stump grow up like a remote zone, so being buried is their peak. They suffer in silence. They call you soft if you speak. The world's ignorance our disease, yet we keep our pain discreet. And murder be a rose fruit when pain secretes, stemming from hungry bellies. Because malnutrition is a daily practice. Drug abuse, a daily habit. Therapy is non-existent. Depression is matched with prescription. Regression with addiction. Conviction, oppression. To survive, we create victims. It doesn't matter the amount. Our petals fall off when there's a drought. Our thorns grow bigger, the viciousness comes out. Red rain of iron absorbs in our roots. Luxurious fields our pursuit. Beyond the steps of white boots. At our seeds they shoot. Bury them in the dirt, but nothing grew. Parasitic caterpillars bite our petals to help their cocoons, destroying our beauty and dignity too. But despite being petal deprived, we survive. Ironically, our own decay helps us to rise. Our survival is a caterpillar surprise, so jealousy brings back the butterfly with questions. Like how something I damaged regains such beauty. How can you survive countless tragedies? How don't you want vengeance, but you demand to be free? How can you be so strong it intimidates me? How have you found your roots when I've taken bites out of your family tree? How dare you frighten me? I pause. And then I answer. I've watched you abuse your power. Your generational wealth stood over me like a tree. It towered, uprooting families in poor communities, building barred gardens to whore roses whose seeds scream for daddy, raining bullets, a rose for each casket bed. Death follows innocence as they try to get ahead. And through these countless atrocities, I dug. So deep I found my medal, I rose gold. No watch, the Kingston hero of my soul. Once broken pieces, now made whole. Put infinity signs on my value. No concrete system is going to determine my altitude. Your laws and corrupted politicians, keep them. We don't need them. Put in place to make me feel I can't provide the right nourishment for my seedlings. Unplug any television who over-sexualize and abuse our women. We will stay grounded to fight your oppression. We will burn this world down to its core to obtain freedom. And if I die today, if I die today, lay me on the graves of Nelson Mandela, of Rosa Parks, of Nanny Gregg, of Bassa. Lay me on the graves of Muhammad Ali. Let our seeds inherit my body, reincarnating in them all of the fight I had in me. Let them tell my story of a rose once bound by concrete, finally freed.
Let's hear that applause one more time. Dio the poet, one of the competitors in the Barbados National Library's poetry competition, and he placed second. And in his piece, he talked about death, if I die, if I die. And as you travel along the pathway, I want you to take note of the Adingra symbols. And one symbol, if you see the ladder concept, speaks about the ladder of death and the importance of death in our life's existence, in our communities, in our personal relations, and how important that is as we transition. I now will invite, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Barbados National Library Spoken Word Competition. Very accomplished, certainly uprising, and talented. Let's welcome Stoned with Cupid.
Okay, there we go. Good afternoon, you beautiful people. So my name is Stone with Cupid, and this piece is called Family Affair. Mother Nature, you should have aborted us in the beginning. Instead, you gave birth to these good-for-nothing children who aren't willing to see the bigger picture. Their focus is too locked in on what's right in front of them, can only see their immediate pleasure and gain. They are blind to the pain of tomorrow. Is that why they wallow in self-pity like pigs in feces? This species will never truly know peace. Not even a priest can save our souls from the corruption of consumption. The devil is in the details, or in this case, the devil is in the air when you inhale. It's in the retail and manufacturing sector. They rectify the need to supply by demanding the clearing of holy land and the burning of sacred forests. And Mother Nature, in this cathedral of wilderness, that fiery foliage burning was the unholiest thing a man like me could ever witness. And I thought to myself, why would man rip this page of history from the book of evolution and crumple entire species into extinction, then toss the paper in to the recycling bin? Soon, Google will be a museum of all the things we have defiled, a Smithsonian for nature, and we will browse through the aisles, marveling at the genocide on exhibition. For God's creatures, a bushfire is Armageddon, and there won't be no heaven for Bambi, my dear. Only an ashy grave and a hard-learned lesson that climate change does not discriminate with its progression. It welcomes all into the recession it will cause. This war on plastic can't be won with any of our bombs at best. Our napalm may only be useful in burning the bridge we're too afraid to cross. Which is that we have lost the childhood of children who are yet to be born. Mother Nature, I keep trying to warn you. Your son makes everything mirror him. Is that why the coral reefs are bleached out more than the Jamaican skin? Why Caribbean people seem obsessed with bleaching the wrong thing? Our beach is brown with seaweed, while we busy trying to look like a pretty browning. We still browsing history's pages looking for a chapter where we fit in, but only finding stories of disaster. Mother Nature, what will you do after we are gone? Will you casually move on, recognizing that humankind has never really been kind throughout the duration of humanity? Because the oceans choke and deep throat on plastic. Their gag reflects tsunamis. When the Atlantic vomits on our shores, no Mother Glaval can cure the cause of that nauseous tragedy. We should be charged with assault and battery on a planetary scale. Go before jury of our great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren and get denied bail. Scientists be giving us warnings to no avail. Because Mother Nature, your children just too blasted hard ears. They refuse to see things differently. Like how before renewable energy, we need to renew our empathy. Because greed and money are the new entities, and they've been worshipped since the dawn of our century. It's been all praise to the new gods. If you're a man of the cloth is probably made by Gucci. It's truly a sacrilegious endeavor to want to better ourselves at the expense of our health, but we can't afford anything else because our systems assisting wealth building, not realizing our wealth is built into our well-being. We are not seeing things fully. Like how capitalism has become cannibalism of those in the lower strata of the economy. They gorge their stomachs off the performance of your employment. They wash it down with a tall glass of the working class's achievements. A slight tummy ache is equivalent to your workplace grievance. The air they pass is a greenhouse gas that you breathe in. It makes breathing a little bit harder. It makes me think that the ship of civilization won't be able to dock in the next harbor with a population it harbors without throwing some overboard into the cold, polluted waters. If this life-giving earth is our mother, then death would have to be our father, waiting for his wayward son to come home. Mother Nature, please take care of your own children before they turn themselves into orphans. Thank you.
Thank you very much, brother. Let's hear it one more time. Stone with Cupid, yes. I know we're going to go back a bit and welcome the one who came third in the poetry competition. So please, let's welcome Shimona Forrester.
Good afternoon, everybody. This piece I'm about to perform is called Corpse Sinking, and I hope that you would listen to the words. Your corpse is sinking, but you died long ago when you let pride take over your heart. Sowing the seeds of self-condemnation, you are now in the state of death. Your bones burn, yearning for the marrow of love to flow through them. Your ears desiring to hear the music of affirmation from their creator, but your heart is hardened. Your eyes are blinded by your arrogance and lust for worship. You ride in pride this roller coaster of disappointment, placing the cup on its surface, knowing that you would taste the wrath of God. Your corpse is sinking. Down the drain you go, past the grease trap. You rap and trap the lyrics of your own destruction. Downloading the app in rap of delusion, add the P of penetration, going in and out of your traumatic, insane state as you do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. How come you haven't chosen to take a different path? Have you not done the math? Have you not sat down and paused? Think about the cause of your own misery, thought through when you threw yourself into the gates of sin. Don't you think you need to begin to analyze what you are? Picking a battle you know you cannot win. Do you really think you can beat God? Or is this a means to an end? Your corpse is sinking. You drown in pitch black, putrid waters. Your lungs longing to inhale the fragrance of God, but like slaves thrown off ships, gasp for air, but you're not even trying to swim. Your life at its core is rebellion, for you are the king of witchcraft. You mold in your heart a statue of liberty as it pumps blood of unrepentance. You are convinced that you have emancipated yourself from God's presence, brushing brittle bristles on God's canvas, poisoning creation. A beautiful landscape to you is one of fire of devastation. You are the author of confusion. You curse God and call it an art form. You love to put on illusions and perform. Come as an angel of light so that man will conform to your ways, find their identities in the nationality, gender, and the color of the skin. You think you are free when you just made yourself a slave to sin. You smoke on the marijuana trench of your iniquity, suck on it like sugar cane. Cain's Cain for killing his brother because you were his biggest supporter, temptator, inspirer. You carry out sin's bidding, a slave to your master. I present to you today life and death. Choose life. Death is not when you take your last breath. Death is when you're barely breathing, inhaling and exhaling, voice wailing, teeth gnashing, skin burning, tongue thirsting, mind searching, finding nothing, heart cracking, breaking, reacting to the contracting of your body as worms eat at your flesh. Again, death is not when you stop breathing or we stop walking on this earth we trod. Death is separation from God, and you were the first to die, and now your corpse is sinking. You know that you have no much time left. Your kingdom scrambles, knowing that your fate is near, but you know what's the worst part? All your accomplishments will be forgotten. Part of dying is when your legacy is left less than dust. You will become so irrelevant that the tombstone of your grave will forget your name. Buried 6,000 feet deep in a coffin of distant memories that when God saw you fall from heaven like lightning, and you will know that this is your destiny, this is your eternity. You and all who follow you, God and his holy angels will witness all your corpses sinking like a mummy. You'll be wrapped in the sin that you fell in love with, forever in bondage, choking on your stupid decisions and failed plans. You have played your hand. You will be the only one to truly remember the kingdom you once ruled, and now God will have the last move. Your corpse is sinking, and mine in Christ will be glorified, never to hear your name again, Lucifer. Thank you.
Yes, we're talking about spoken word artists. Let's say it one more time. Dio the poet, Shimona Forrester, and Stone with Cupid. Come, guys, come and take your bow. Yeah. And they share with us the pulse of the people. They tell us what we are saying. It's just that they tell us. So we must, of course, always encourage them. Thank you so much. How are you doing? The season of emancipation. Today we are here as we celebrate our Heritage Fair here at the Rock Hall, Freedom Park, and I trust that you've been walking around and really getting a taste of what this is all about. I keep referring to the pathway, and as you walk around you would note the symbols, the Adingra symbols that are certainly within the context of the designs. So please walk around, and throughout the evening I will be sharing with you some of the symbolic meanings that you are viewing. Allow me to also recognize the Senator John King. I also recognize Ambassador David Comision and Venezuelan Ambassador Martha Ortega. We welcome you to Barbados, and we welcome you to our Heritage Fair here at Rock Hall, Freedom Park.
I believe because we got you this space. Yeah.
All I want you to do now, I know that Sunday evening,
Probably shape like
you may not want to have some form of exercise. You know, in Bajan context, when you done eat your food, you want to go and lie down. You know, you say, come, let me go and lie down. That come, let me go and lie down does bring trouble, though. I must tell you, all right? It could mean a whole lot of different things. So I am walking around, and I want you to walk with me, because I'm walking over to the main stage. So come and join me as I walk over to the main stage, where the performances will switch from stage 2 right over to the main stage. So just follow me. Just follow me, and let me take you to the next area where we would certainly show what is taking place. You can even, and those of you in the tent, if you wish, you can turn the chairs around so that you can view from that area. Janice, how are you? Good. Ladies and gentlemen, Janice Perryman, one of Barbados' talented artists. Yes, dramatist. Say hello to the people, Janice.
Hello, good evening, Barbados. I hope you're having a marvelous time.
Good, and if you wish, you can bring your chairs. Those of you who don't want to stand up too long. Now walk with me along this pathway, and as we walk, I'm going to take you on a journey talking about the Adingra symbols. Now I'll just give you the information, not necessarily taking you step by step. So, those of you who are coming up, all right, you good there? Yeah? So we're going to be viewing on this end. All right? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We are here at the Heritage Family Fair, at Rock Hall Freedom Village. Next week, Saturday, I also want to let you know what's taking place as we continue to celebrate the season of emancipation. Next week, Saturday, we are talking about food. We're talking about culinary events. We're talking about unifying people. And so, at the Golden Square from 11 a.m. right up until 6 p.m., we will have food sampling, we will have delicacies available, and all that will be done with the participation of a number of embassies and Caribbean organizations. All right. So I'm walking, but we're going to stay right here in this open area. This is where we're going so that we can enjoy the performances that are taking place on this section, which is the main stage. So I will share with you what is happening next week, Saturday, at Golden Square. It is Universal Unifier, and the Division of Culture is commemorating World Cultural Diversity Day on Saturday, 21st of May, at the Golden Square Park, Freedom Park, taking place from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. This event will feature a culinary food fair in which a number of embassies and Caribbean organizations will be displaying and sampling their traditional foods and national dishes. So we've got embassies from Venezuela, Argentina, China, organizations representing St. Lucia, Guyana, Jamaica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dominica, and of course, food connoisseurs from Barbados, like Bust Your Guts, Bar Cutters, Bearded Hogs, and Flavor Grill, taking place next week, Saturday. So make sure that you are part of that experience as we continue to celebrate the season of emancipation. Let's turn our attention now to the main stage. And as we speak about the season of emancipation, we are talking about a performance that celebrates and pays tribute to this season. Ladies and gentlemen, families, we are here as we welcome to the stage Pinehurst Creative Workshop and Haynesville Youth Group. Also want to take the opportunity to welcome the residents of Rock Hall. You know, we are home at you. We are in your space. But we want you to be part of this experience. And I know that with pride and joy, you will take care of the Rock Hall Freedom Park. So we invite you to also join us here as we enjoy the Heritage Family Fun Fair.
Edumare. Edumare, Edumare, ni ofrece fua o Edumare, ni ofrece fua. Edumare, Edumare, Edumare. Edumare, ni ofrece fua o Edumare, ni ofrece fua. Edumare, Edumare, Shaloza, Cola Sentaba, Semula, Sucumbe, South Africa. Cola Sentaba, Semula, Sucumbe, South Africa.
When you yabaleka,
Cola Sentaba, Semula, Sucumbe, South Africa.
when you yabaleka,
Cola Sentaba, Semula, Sucumbe, South Africa.
shaloza,
Cola Sentaba, Semula, Sucumbe, South Africa.
shaloza,
Cola Sentaba, Semula, Sucumbe, South Africa. Oh, 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 Saba, me Saba, senti, 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 conto. Adire, oh, yeah, mama. Adire, oh, yeah, mama. Oh, oh, Saba, me Saba, senti, 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 conto. Adire, oh, yeah, mama. Adire, oh, yeah, mama. Saba, me Saba, senti, 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 conto. Adide, oh, yeah, mama. Adide, oh, yeah, mama.
I want to hear that. I know that there's a little distance, but I want to hear more applause. I want to hear the power in that applause. Yes, a combination of Bayesian talent, young people, Haynesville Youth Group, Pioneers Creative Workshop, a collaboration as we celebrate the season of emancipation. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now remember, I told you what's happening today. Today we had a launch for those of you who've just joined us, and I see a number of young people present. There was the launch of the Heroes Day competition, a chance for us to create a monument that speaks to the Barbadian person, the Barbadian family, as the sole national hero. So I want to encourage our young people to follow the information and be a part of that. Seize the opportunity. Don't worry about winning. Don't worry about that. It is about the lesson that you have learned. And then next week, Saturday, we continue as we celebrate the season of emancipation. Next week, Saturday, we go to Golden Square. So we're moving from Rock Hall to Golden Square, and we are celebrating with food, the unifier, inviting emblem in Golden Square. Yes, you'll get a little pudding sauce too, or cocoa. Because you know, Beijing, God get a little pudding sauce or cocoa. Cocoa with red herring, cocoa with saltfish, little pork stew, correct? But you must have it with lots of sauce, right? You want the cocoa for the sake of the sauce. So all that will take place next week Saturday at Golden Square. Don't forget, 21st of May, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we will keep sharing information with you as we bring you all of the activities that are taking place during the season of emancipation. We are in Rock Hall, the rural part of Barbados, St. Thomas to be exact. And I had the pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, of meeting these young men a couple years ago, long before COVID, because of their talents. They want to expose their talent. They all have stories to tell. So I had the opportunity of meeting with them, giving them some introductions as far as stage performance is concerned, understanding the craft. They are here now because they are residents of Rock Hall. And we cannot come in Rock Hall and don't invite the people from Rock Hall. You agree with me? And that is exactly what we are doing. Inviting those from Rock Hall to be part of this experience. And as you travel around the area, you will know also that our vendors, they too are part of Rock Hall. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's Janice? Yeah, thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, we have invited these young men who will perform with you individually, and then they will come together as a group and share in more of their performances. Are you ready to welcome the residents of Rock Hall on stage? Because I know we welcomed the residents already. Are you ready to welcome the residents of Rock Hall? Are you ready to welcome Bayesian talent from Rock Hall? Are you ready to welcome young Bayesian talent? Let's welcome the men, the boys, the talent. Let's welcome the Monarchy Music.
All together, you. I learned from my ancestors and elders. Leave no one behind. If they're your true brother or sister. Lil is the code. Love is loyalty. Loyalty is love. Yeah, Monarchy, B5.
Yeah.
Coming for the things that they say we couldn't have. Want we to feel we didn't know they're mad. No, they're mad. Yeah. Coming for the things that they say we can't achieve. Watch as we work, read twice as many. Read twice as many. Watch as we work, read twice as many. Ambition is the path, determination is the gas. Persistence is the drive, perseverance make it last. Thought we missed the trip, cause we didn't make it fast. Cannot left my brother, so I learned on one pass. I came on another, take my time out my brothers. They don't wanna make it, but bring down one another. Unity is strength, divided they conquer. Unity is strength, divided they conquer. Ancestors emancipated from this rock. Hustle every day, like the time on the clock. Overcome the trials that set to make them flop. Goals on the mind, so they aiming for the top. We rolling with the highest supreme. Thanking every day for children blessing we. Chasing we goals and also we dreams and watch the blessing flow like the waves on the sea. Coming for the things that they say we couldn't have. Want we to feel we didn't know they're mad. Now they're mad. Yeah. Coming for the things that they say we can't achieve. Watch as we work, rate twice as many. Rate twice as many. Watch as we work, rate twice as many. Look, sow the ground and win it right. Reap it, brother in the streets, working like Scratchy and Kish by the market. Get your product fast, gonna sell it real damn quick, damn quick. Aim it for two, save it, turn the small figures into long digits. No decimal, only commas, the parking. Rolling with four, make it do gymnastics. Cartwheel and somersaults, flipped it, double it to 10. The other two is extra profit. Stack the money taller than a midget. Pray to the Father to protect it. Music keep the people and people keep the music. It's a gift so we can never ever lose it. Coming for the things that they say we couldn't have. Want we to feel but we didn't know them hard. I don't wait. Know them hard. Easy, yeah. Coming for the things that they say we can't achieve. Watch as we work, read twice as many. Read twice as many. Watch as we work, rate twice, cause we didn't make it fast. Cannot left my brother, so I let our one find on one another. Yeah. Unity is strength, divided they conquer. Unity is strength, divided they conquer. Yeah, Weezy Ways, monarchy music, lyrical kings, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Every coin got two face, watch how you choose friend. That's the love of real life, them a losing. You they can't use well, the one you lose them. Most of them real, but the truth is them a pretend. Smile with you now, I'll kill you by evening. That's why my circle not change. Like the seasons can't catch me in the mix, the turbo or seasoning. Not type of points to leave my mother grieving. Love myself so me not seek love. If you believe in me don't seek trust. I know myself, I don't care who judge me. The one I love is the one up above. They say they love you, yet still they judge you. I know you're not perfect, maybe you deserve it. Listen how the second verse going start. Two real arrive and a few fake departures. Or you can't tell the difference between a toe and a bloke. Ouch. They say they love you, but you know that is not true, not true. They may say they love you, but you know that is not true, not true. One life to live, no thanks to give. See, I do not forget, but they will forgive. No remorse for the people that burn the bridge and learn from changes. That's just the way it is. Never cut one who said twice a quote from me. Realist, your life, your choice, even if you're negative. My life, my prerogative. I stay positive, so you could describe me with your nouns or your adjective. Cause I'm living, I said I'm living. Every morning I wait, thanks I be giving. Them are watching, them I eat when I steady tripping. Them are watching, them I eat when I steady tripping. Because I'm living, I said I'm living. Every morning I wait, thanks I be giving. Them are watching, them I eat when I steady tripping. Them are watching, them I eat when I steady tripping.
Yo.
One life to live, no thanks to give. See, I do not forget, but I will forgive. No remorse for the people that burn the bridge and learn from changes. That's just the way it is. Never that.
Yeah, man.
But let that right in there, DJ.
I might I know. Yeah. Don't do it. Big everybody come out. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, man. Listen. The other day, so me hop up on the van. Big ninja bike pass out the minivan. Sit down in the seat, pretty girl pull me tan. Said she won't forget to know this Rasta man. So she come in and me sing for what attention. So my Guinness and me hate the Rasta man blam. We exchange numbers like the girl had a plan. So she fall in love with the monarchy man. We went on dates and so we reason. The girl got potential, the girl understand. Make me hold up on her hand and start to sing this one, girl. I know you was the queen from the day one, girl. And me and you, me and you, me and you too, yeah. I mean I want, no I mean and you, me and you, me and you together. I mean I want, they love to see you smile every time that we meet a girl. I mean a vet, you still is my sister's gonna stay and I only allowed to exercise. I never give her everything just to make this right. Never do like someone and try to take my life. God the Father put me here to love and multiply, girl. I mean and you gonna walk the beach tonight, watch the sunset, girl. When you sit and eat the ice cream, she too love to fight but only do the pillow fighting. Just be strong baby, just pull your head like that. Cause music. Cause I mean and you, me and you, me and you together. I mean I want, no. Yeah man. The other day, so me up on the van. Big ninja bike pass out the minivan. Sit down in the seat, pretty girl pull me tan. Said she want to get to know this Rasta man. So she come in on me seat for what? Attention. So my Guinness on me head the Rasta man blum. Next rhythm. Yeah. Run it. Done it.
Yeah. Monarchy music, lyrical kings. All those who know me knows what's talking my old man. They're all getting on. Yeah. As I get older, father taught me history and I learned it real well. I was doing okay, gardening, maintain the sun, landscape. Chatter was good, but things wasn't great. Coming goals were coming at a very slow pace. Like a night before the rainy times, I'm working real hard right there on my grind. Never giving up to get what is mine. Cause more money, more wings, more food and crop planting. More money, more asset, more blessing. Elevate yourself out of poor living. I hear me now. More money, more wings, more food and crop planting. More money, more asset, more blessings. Elevate yourself out of poor living.
Call that for me. They want me touch brave, but they rather have the heart. Work like slave, have my own things. I can't share my face. God make mommy proud, can't bring disgrace. For sex to be a man is to leave her place. Start look switch up for the queen and be her king. Has a heart with him, bust a dog. That's how you wait. That's how you wait. You listening?
More money, more wings, more food and crop planting. More money, more asset, more damn things. Elevate yourself for this poor living.
Let me
I
tell
hear
you.
me now. More money, more wings, more food and crop planting. More money, more asset, more blessings. Elevate yourself out this poor living.
Yo, not hard for me, money, no man carry
Me
me.
tummy.
Never stand like a dummy or watch me
You moving funny.
Never sitting at home, boy.
You must be
Got me if you got the attitude, girl. You better run it. It's time to go forward, never let us see who coming. Wake up this morning, and if father me in prison, become far from this dark. And we ain't gone in no more. Done it. Lyrics coming fresh and food coming from the kitchen. Don't bring the bad voice, don't complain. You're sitting for the wall, see you in the behind your back and just kidding me. Say low every hustler. I tell the ambassador, wanna keep me lick with you.
Crop planting. More money, more asset, more blessings. Elevate yourself out this poor living. Monarchy music, lyrical kings. Thank you so very much.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Oh yes, Monica Music. Come back, guys. Come back a minute. Come back, please. We home at one. So I want to give you a chance to let the people know who you are. Now, collectively, you're Monica Music, right?
Yeah.
But individually, tell them your name. What's your name?
Lord, Virgo's realist.
Say that again.
Lord, Virgo's realist. Ouch.
Let me see if I can do that now. Look at the brother daddy. Yeah, come true, brother. What's yours?
Yeah. Wiz, Monica Music, lyrical kings. Yeah.
Yeah. Your name? You tell them your name? Yeah. Okay.
Wiz.
Easy release. Yeah, easy release.
Jarrett, Monica Music.
All right, good. Rock Hall representing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Pleasure. Really a pleasure. Yeah. Thank you. That's why I like man. We can't come into a village and don't allow the people to tell the thing. You know what I mean? You got to do it. All right? So we're talking about heritage. We're talking about a rustic feel. And this place is theirs. At the end of the day, this is their place, you know. And they're going to make sure that they keep it just right. And they're doing it with a sense of pride and personal delight. Let's continue right here on the main stage. Everybody's all right? You good? Nice. You like the place? All right. Now, I want to perhaps hear, because I may not be able to see all the hands. I want to hear the voices of those who have never, ever ventured in this place. All right. So that means the louder voices then will represent those who are familiar with this area, right? I'm going to lie. I only hear two voices. And I know, like you, I was pleasantly surprised because I've been here on more than one occasion. So I was pleasantly surprised when I got here and I saw all of this work. Yeah? And that's why I keep saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, as you move along the pathway, you can see it. As a matter of fact, this is a good time now as you see the Adinkra symbols. And these symbols, they speak about transitioning. They speak about the ladder. You can see the ladder there that talks about transitioning from life to death. It talks about helping each other. It talks about cooperation and working together. So the symbols carry meanings. And the symbols are part of our African folk heritage and ancestry. And even in modern day Barbados, the symbols are relative. So I'm happy that we have done this. And of course, this place is also a place of commerce. And that's why I want to encourage you to support our vendors who are here. Even if you only buy 4 fish cakes, that's all right. Or get a number, because you may not have the coppers on you now, but you may be able to take a number and make that contact. It is, again, as the symbols say, helping each other. We continue with the Bajan talent right here on stage as we celebrate Heritage Family Fair. And we welcome more Bajan talent. Now this group, ladies and gentlemen, is an award-winning group. They have represented Barbados locally, regionally, internationally. They have represented and supported a number of artists, international and local artists. Ladies and gentlemen, in their compositions and in their performances, they bring you comedy. They bring you drama. They bring you style and energy. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Bajan talent? Are you ready for multifarious dance crew?
On behalf of a grateful nation, but an even prouder people, we therefore present to you the designee for National Hero of Barbados, Ambassador Robin Rihanna Fenty. May you continue to shine like a diamond and bring honor to your nation by your words, by your actions, and to do credit wherever you shall go. God bless you, my dear.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Let me tell you a story about folk, heritage, color, music, food, movement, people, and vibe. Crop over.
I tell you, rock a tuck, chuck a tuck, everything sweet for this, man. Oh, God.
She took my hair, she took my there, she took my hair, she took my there, she took.
Truck man, why you driving so? Truck man, why you driving so? Truck man, why you driving so?
Make you leave me for a man. A man with a big van. Don't wanna eat you again. Be looking for a 4-wheel van. Make you leave me for a man. A man with a big van. Don't wanna eat you again. Be looking for a 4-wheel van. Give me all the time, girl, you're riding. Baby, I never hear you complaining.
Get ready to somebody. That brother gone.
And I've been living fast life, but I see it in slow. Oh no, and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the double. See many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, and me I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. But girl say she want Netflix and chill, yeah. So I chatty get even money, yeah. If you fall in love, Kelly satin, yeah. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping, yeah. Can you see dripple, I'm not catchy, yeah. I'm not faking this, no fugazi, yeah. You see these feelings, I'm not catching, yeah. I'm on quest and feet, I just want it.
Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right. Fall I care for the night. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right. Fall I care for the night.
FNESS, if it be the reason why your baba wanna jealous me. If you want to take I'm serious, I do top speed. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary. I'll be done with that somebody that could do like me. Man, I be like Musala coming off the right wing. I cut through your defender, you no need to tell me. I'm a horse, finesse. You know, send me, I'm a snap. I go carry go. If me I got money past you, if you're not careful, finesse. You know, send me a must net. I go carry go. If me I got money past you, if you're not careful,
finesse. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right. Fall I care for the night. Finesse. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right. Fall I care for the night. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you go right.
From riots and rebellions to republicanism and reparations, we stand, we stand. We are not little England, we are proud Barbadians with a legacy of resistance. We stand, legacy of resistance. Forward, yes, is the mission. Watch how we kick down Nelson. This is emancipation.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear that applause one more time for the Multifarious Dance Crew. Nice. Yeah. Let's saw Rihanna. You saw Rihanna on stage? I had a look twice, guys, so he better ain't big enough. Yeah. As I said, Multifarious Dance Group, they're very comical in their presentations, but they bring to you a story. Now, what else is happening as we celebrate the season of emancipation? I told you about this weekend coming up, the opportunity for us to enjoy food from various embassies and organizations. And on the 25th, let's go to the 25th. On the 25th, you will have remember the Roots Experience pageant? Do you remember that? Come on, talk to me now. The Roots Experience pageant, that will take place on the 25th at Golden Square. An opportunity to pay tribute to the coordinator and former producer, Brother Lane, and his son, Ajani. He is now producing it. And this was at the request of the Prime Minister's division. And so we will have, of course, talent on show, fashion, music, competition, all of that taking place. There's also the poetry hour, the storytelling hour at Farley Hill, also on that date. And I should also tell you, as we travel to Speightstown, there will be a lecture by Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, as we talk about the story of coffee, Speightstown, the history, and the interesting story that is told. And also at Speightstown, there is an ongoing art exhibition that looks at the transformation and how we as people really treat to technology, and that is called Program. And that is at the Speightstown National Library. So take a drive down there and certainly enjoy the art. When you're in town, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you make your way to this Old Spirit Bond, because there's also an art exhibition titled Black Beauty. And when we talk about our African folk heritage, we talk about history, we talk about feeling good and proud of who we are as black people. And those pieces certainly depict and show the celebration and the applause that is attributed to our own black beauty. You know, when we were growing up, you talk about nigger hair. Who had nigger hair? Huh? Yeah, you can't comb it, boy. Let me tell you, put that comb through it. Lord have mercy. Comb just not going through because you got nigger hair. And you come through your own existence feeling down, and your self-esteem is certainly damaged simply because you've been told you got nigger hair, and all that is attributed to it. So this art to experience it. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot talk Bayesian pride and story of our Bayesian people. So let's turn now to the stage as we celebrate the music of Smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Adrian Clark.
I'm sure as the sun rises in the eternal love, eternal love, oh, for you, baby, will ever flow. Eternal love, eternal love. Rushes to the shore, my love for you, baby, will forever endure. You and I must be born, and I must be for you, baby. Thank you. Good evening. Hello. How wanna? I can't hear you. You sure you're good? Really good? When the show is any use? But that song I just did, if you didn't know it, especially the younger ones, that was made probably by Jackie Opel. And this next one, of course, which you may have heard times over. And that's the reason why I asked if you feel good and if you're any good. Because this one is one dedicated to all you. I hope you want to like it. And if you want to sing along, you want to raise your hand, you want to get up out your seat, you are free to do that. See, you feeling good? Say yeah! I can't hear you! Woo! Hey! No use of you coming on your bended knee. You done me wrong and I can hear your plea. Hey! You ain't a good, no good. You ain't a good at all, no good. And you hear you're no good. You tried your best to come and cause me strife. I don't like no man who's messing around my life. Yeah. You ain't a good, no good. You ain't a good at all, no good. Man, you hear what I say, you're no good. There comes a time when you must cry. You never miss the water until the well runs dry. Hey, hey, you're coming on your bended knees. Hey, you take a good at all, no good. Man, you hear what I say, you're no good. I see you say you're no good. You hear what I say, you're no good. I say you're no good. Oh, you're no good. I say you're no good. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Opel, a Bajan landmark. You know that, right? You know that that's a Bajan landmark, a Bajan traditional name. The sweet sounds of Spooge. Let's hear for the band one more time. Lorry World Project Band. As Smokey Burton used it to say, you hear the band? Yeah. Let's continue now. And we're going to twist a little bit and enjoy the sweet sounds of the female voice. As we pay tribute in a smooth segment, Carmen Lico and Wendy Aline. Let's hear it for Betty B.
Good evening. Smooth. I'm not gonna be your standby love. Your standby love. Your standby love. I'm not gonna be your standby love. Your standby love anymore. I heard that you've been telling your friends you got and how much I'm going through with you. I know this rumor can't be a lie. So you better start looking for understand my love. Cause the one you had just walked out. I'm not gonna be your standby love. Your standby love that you go. Knowing how much I'm going through with you, I know this rumor can't be a lie. So you better start looking for understand my love. Cause the one you had just walked out. I'm not gonna be your standby love. Your standby love. Your standby love anymore. Smooth. Is if you know about this song, don't be nobody standby love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not gonna be your standby love. Your standby love. Your standby love. Not gonna be Sweet spooch music of Wendy Allen. Afternoon with everybody at Rock Hall. My first time being here. It's beautiful. And I do hope that everybody's having a good time. You having a good time so far? Okay, good. Now this song is about love. I love love. I'm a romantic. And if nobody don't know, I just love love. So everybody who love love can help me sing this song tonight. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh. Before I loved him, never heard of you too. I love you too. Who could believe I was at home when I heard that telephone? Didn't even wanna say a word till I heard his sweet voice say. Then I heard, hello there, baby. I hope you miss me. I hope you know I love you when I say I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. Love you too. I love you too. 'Cause I said, hello there, baby. I hope you miss me. I hope you know I love you when I say I love you too. I love you too. Now I know that he's around. Now a long lost love's been found. He's been away, but there's no past. Now I'm blessed. He's here to stay. And I said, hello there, baby. I hope you miss me. I hope you know I love you when I say I love you too. Then I said, hello there, baby. I hope you miss me. I hope you know I love you when I say I love you too. I love you too. Oh, I love you, yeah. Oh, I love you. I love you too. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you too. Yeah. I love you. I love you. I love you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, may he be the music of Carl and Nico and Wendy Allen. Woo! Yeah, when the dancing, you enjoying it? Oh man, that's what we talking about, man. That's what we talking about. Now you know, when we talk about spooge music, yes, there's the music, but there are so many stories attached to the story of music. And we are here in Rock Hall, St. Thomas. And spooge was born in an interesting way. where you had some types of competition, number of bands in Barbados. And I'm sure that if I ask some of you, not all, because all may not know, the bands that would have been generated over the years as we look at the music of Barbados. Yeah? We're talking about the Checkmates, the Solid Senders, Luna 7, Troubadours, the Escorts, I could call them. Huh? The BRC, call them out for me. Troubadours. The who? The Twilighters. Draytons too, so many bands. And there was always some form of competition. And let me tell you something. I'll tell you this. In that context, you had the boys from town and the ones from the country. Is it true? And the country bands didn't get a lot of opportunity to come to town. So they perform at little mini fairs and so on. So you can imagine when the boys from the country come down and they see the lights, you know, and the fussy. So yo. And we used to make sport at them. You know why? Because they're from the country. A lie? But we don't worry about that no more. Whether you're from country or from town, we are all one. All one Barbados. So now, ladies and gentlemen, as we are here in Rock Hall, we're going to pay tribute to a particular sound. The band, the Escorts. You remember the Escorts, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, they contribute a lot to the music of Barbados. So let's welcome Alex Cage now in his musical performances as he pays tribute to the Escorts and one man who was also part of that unit, Shirley Stewart. Let's welcome Alex Cage.
All right. We're gonna have some fun with this one. Let me know if you know this one. Ask me mother for sixpence. See the new giraffe with wrinkles on the body and dimples in the. Ask me mother for sixpence to see the new giraffe with wrinkles on the body and dimples on the. Ask me no question, you will hear no lie. Put down molasses and it will catch no fly. Two little children were playing by Mr. Hunt. Up came a bumblebee and hit them on their country girls, country boys sitting on a rock. Up came a bumblebee and hit them on their cocktails, ginger ales, 10 cents a glass. If you don't like that, you can kiss my hairy. Ask me no questions, you will hear no lie. Put down molasses and it will catch no fly. Woo! Listen. Two little children were playing in the grass. One jump on the other back and pushy on. She asked me no questions, you will hear no lie. Put down molasses and it will catch no fly. Two little children were playing in a ditch. One jump on the other back and call him a son of a bishop. Had a dog, a pretty little dog was he. Compared to a lady to keep her company. The little dog was wicked as can be. Jumped on the lady's leg and hit she on she. Country girls, country boys sitting on a rock. Up came a bumblebee and hit them on their cocktails, ginger ales, 10 cents a glass. If you don't like that, you can kiss my hairy. Ask me no questions, you will hear no lie. Put down molasses and it will catch no fly. Smooth. We gonna go one more time. My sister owed some money for nasty Mr. Hunt. He said if you don't pay me, I want some of your country girls, country boys sitting on a rock. Up came a bumblebee and hit them on their cocktails. Ginger ales, 10 cents a glass. If you don't like that, you can kiss my hairy. Ask me no questions, you will hear no lie. Put down molasses and it will catch no fly. Ask me no questions, you will hear no lie. Put down molasses and it will catch no fly. Just ask me no questions, you will hear no lie. Put down molasses and it will catch no fly. You like that one, huh? Thank you. The Escorts, man. The beautiful thing about Caribbean music, and particularly Bajan music, is that we can have some fun, huh? We can have some fun. But then in the same breath, we could turn around. I have a beautiful song like this next one by Shirley Stewart. Goes like this one. Sing along if you know this one. Oh, yeah. Walk away from love once more. I do it every time. I pack my bags and close the door and head on down the line. Maybe it's me, maybe it's them. I'll never understand. But I walk away from love once more. I walk away from love once more. I walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. I come from a strong family that struggled through the years. Well, I find the one right for me and overcome my fear. Maybe it's me, maybe it's them. I'll never understand. So I walk away from love once more. I walk away from love once more. I walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. Could it be that I'm searching for that someone to be mine? Oh, could it be that I met them, just won't accept them? I search for one. I'm moving haste to flee, though she wanted me. I'll take a chance on sweet romance. I walk away from love once more. I walk away from love once more. I walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. Oh, yeah. Oh. Till I wait and see what will become of me. destiny. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. The answer can be found. Yeah. I walk away from love once more. I walk away and close the door. I walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. Just walk on by, don't ask no questions why. I guess you can say I'm an unlucky guy. I walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. Try to understand, I'm just a man. And after all, I'm gonna like it. I walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. Just walk on by, don't ask no questions why. Guess you can say I'm an unlucky guy. I walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ice Cage. Woo! Tribute to the escorts to Shirley Stewart. Man. And you know when I talked just now about the spooge music and the story, one of the stories that will certainly come through is the type of opposition and oppression these guys endured, even within their families. Because at that time, music would have been seen as wrong. So you can imagine a song like Sixpence being played in a Barbadian family that time. Huh? Lord have mercy, that tantamount to trouble. You can imagine a mother hearing her child talking about country girl, country boy, and he's singing, mother, no, not here. Don't play that banjo here. The next day, though, Joseph Knowles, come on. This train is a holy train, this train. And she'd sing and she ain't want to walk up. She ain't gonna walk up, so she can do a little, this train is a oh my Lord, this train. But the opposition was so strong, man, real strong. So the music has come through the years, and that's why we must always celebrate and applaud. Not just the music, but the creators of the music. Yeah, for real. While we talk about the creators of music, these guys were truly Bajan creators, producers, storytellers, I dare say. So let's welcome No Blood and Jamal Slocum. Let's take a walk down memory lane. Let's journey to the songs of the Draytons too.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Genesis and Exodus, Leviticus and Numbers, Deuteronomy and Joshua, Judges and Ruth. Were the six and the seven books, he wrote them all. Were the six and the seven books, he wrote them all. They did,
love it because and number, the truth around on me, and Joshua, George is the rule. For the 6 and the 7 books, he wrote them all. For the 6 and the 7 books, he wrote them all. Love it because and numbers, the truth around on me, and Joshua, George is the rule. For the 6 and the 7 books, he wrote them all. For the 6 and the 7 books, you gotta do like the Romans do. If you see them laugh, that you must also do. If you see them cry, you gotta lend them a helping hand. You come here to drink milk, or you come here to cocoa. You come here to drink milk, or you come here to cocoa. When you love a girl, you gotta see that she don't go wrong. When you love a girl, you gotta see that she don't go wrong. You come here to drink milk, or you come here to cocoa. You come here to drink milk, or you come here to cocoa. You come here, woo! Here we go! Come on! When you go to Rome, you gotta see like the Romans do. If you see them laugh, that you most won't do. If you see them cry, you gotta lend them a helping hand. You come here to drink milk, or you come here to cocoa. You come here to drink milk, or you come here to cocoa. You love a girl. When you love a girl, you gotta see that she don't go wrong. When you love a girl, you gotta see that she don't go wrong. You come here to drink milk, or you come here for cocoa. You come here for drink milk, or you come here for cocoa. You come here for drink milk, or you come here for cocoa. You come here for drink milk, or you come here for cocoa. Give me rock! Woo! You come here for drink milk. Woo! Well, thank you!
Thank you too. John Slocum and Blood, Drayton Stew. The sweetness of the music that will never, ever die. Let's hear applause one more time. And to those of you who just joined us, welcome to the Heritage Family Fair. Welcome to Rock Hall Freedom Village. One thing I can tell you when we talk about the Spoos music, we can also talk about the flair that's attached to it. And all of these guys, all the performers, all the bands brought to us a sense of style and fashion. Am I correct? When those guys hit the stage, man, let me tell you, real style and fashion. And in those days, we had a bionic man shop or nothing so, with fancy shoes and thing. But the guys had them for sure. And I say that because I also want to applaud our present-day performers who in this segment are showcasing not just the music, but also the style and fashion. Please do give them all a round of applause. So we're talking about Spooge music, and someone made mention of this band. So we can't talk about Bajan Spooge and not make mention of the BRC. Yes, we got to mention the BRC. We also got to mention the Checkmates. Yeah. And then there were some individuals who contributed to the arrangement of the music. And so in this particular song, we want to pay tribute to Keith Ellis, former director of the police band, as he, yes, thank you very much. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, to the unique soloist. Yes, as he also takes us right there in this song performed, ladies and gentlemen, by another Bajan tradition, another Bajan landmark, a man that don't ever seem as though he can get old. When I grow up, I want to look just like him. I want to be just like him when I get old, when I grow up. I take him long to grow up, though. Lord, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Tony Posa Grizzets. Let's enjoy the music of the Checkmates and Escort. Yeah.
You said you loved me when you first met me. You said you kissed me until my days are through. So love me now before it's too late. Come on, love me, you waste my time away. I want a true love, not only at first sight. This kind of loving can only last one night. So hold me tight, love with all your might. Ooh, if you love me, don't waste my time away. Now you heard the message and you heard my plea. Hurry up and tell me if you care for me. So before it's too late, love me or leave me, that's all I got to say. Now you got the message and you heard my plea. Hurry up and tell me if you care for me. So love me now before it's too late. Love me or leave me, that's all I got to say. Love me or leave me, that's all I got to say. Love me or leave me, that's all I got to say. Love me or leave me. Music that makes me music, just as long as it's singing. Oh yeah, we out here on the oh yeah, all going to a go-go, dancing to the music. Oh yeah, Footline Luke Curtin are doing a good flow show, singing love of a lifetime. Oh yeah, Footline on the trading. I don't look great now, singing stick by me, yo. Oh yeah, Footline Dick South now, singing pretty blue eyes, yo. Singing pretty blue eyes, yo. Oh yeah. What
us all, y'all. He's the king of us all, y'all. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Do you like music? Just as long as it's singing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tell us, cut the head. Tell us if you wanna get me jetty. Tell us, hit it, don't quit it. Wow. Do I love good music? Don't you want your music? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Love good music. Don't you want good music? Do I love good music? Don't you want music? Woo! Oh, I love good music. I know you love it. Give the musicians understand around the applause for me, please. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony presents Tony Posa presents. Yeah. Nice. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Let's hear for the band.
Let's do the little smooth dance. Smooth dance.
We can do what?
Smooth dance.
Smooth dance. That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we brought you the sweet sounds of smooth. Do you like smooth music? Oh, as Brother Daddy would say, oh man, in the most combustulatory way, it has entered the annals of my stomach, and I got my pregnant with joy. Oh Lord. Let's hear for the performers on stage right now is Tony Posa presents. Let's welcome Anthony, let's welcome Adrian Clark, Betty B, Alex Cage, Blood and Jamal Slocum, taking us down memory lane as we keep the sweet music on smooth alive. I ain't here though, I ain't here. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear applause for the band! Let's hear applause for the performers! Do you like smooth music? Do you like smooth music? Do you like smooth music? Yeah! Sing it out! Yeah! Hey! Hey! As we celebrate the heritage of Barbados, we continue to celebrate sweet, smooth music.
Do you like good music? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, it's happening all here at Rock Hall Freedom Village as we celebrate the beginning, the launch of, ladies and gentlemen, the season of Emancipation. We ain't done yet. We not finished.
Look,
so
we ain't making a sport, you know. We come out tonight to have a good time.
That's right, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Bears.
All of the young people up there, right? We get dirty, on out terrible. I ain't come out here to make sport tonight.
Good to see you, Larry.
Oh
I know
God.
you ain't making the sport. Those of you up top here, look.
Listen, calm down.
No more, calm down.
Calm down. I got Captain Bubbler. Captain Bubbler, we doing it like you in the community.
That's right.
Come and dance when I calm down. Captain Bubbler, hit me with something nice.
Come down and enjoy the music, dance, and have a good time.
God.
It's Sunday evening, man.
Sunday evening. Hit me with it.
Sunday evening.
Captain.
Let's enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, our host, Larry Mears.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, brother.
I want all the people from up top to come down, young and old. I want a young girl to dance with this evening, you know me.